Hello, this is Aviva Tamar, your happy high priestess, here with another tarot card reading. Today I'm feeling really cutesy and girly, so we're going to be using the Lisa Frank. There we go, the Lisa Frank Tarot. She's one of my favorites. I love her. I also have, now this deck looks very feminine, but the energy tends to be, for me, a little bit more masculine in that it tends to be more practical. This is called the kawaii. Kawaii. It's Japanese, okay? Kawaii tarot, and kawaii is Japanese for cute. So all the pictures are really minimalistic and very adorable, and I absolutely love them. So I'm using these two cutesy decks today, and we are going to get a little message. I'm going to see what kind of message wants to come through. I'm in like a really, really good mood today, even though my morning has not gone. Like, I have actually had a pretty frustrating morning, if I'm going to be honest, but I feel balanced. I feel good. You know, I don't feel angry. Just like things just haven't gone the way I wanted them to, you know? Such is life, though, right? Things almost never go the way we want them to. So, the Lisa Frank deck is a major arcana only deck. So we're going to just get the overall fixed energy from there, and then we'll get the rest, like delve into it. So let's get one or two cards, if you don't mind, please. Miss Lisa Frank, can you please tell us what energies we're working with today? Ooh. Oh, death. Okay. Number 13, my lucky number. Death. Also, death is associated with the sign Scorpio, which is my sun sign and my Pluto sign. So, you know, I'm pretty scorpionic here. So we've got that scorpionic energy, which means you might be in your feels. Oh, that Scorpio energy is like, it's like being in an ocean, you know, like anything could be happening. It's an ocean. It could be a calm ocean. It could be a rough and crazy ocean, but it's an ocean and you feel like you're going to drown, you know, it's that kind of thing. So you may be feeling your emotions. You may be really in your feels lately. There also may be a lot of changes happening around you, which could be affecting your emotions. I apologize for the wobble of my camera. I don't have like the ideal setup, but I'm working with what I got, you know? Okay, so back to this lovely card with this beautiful horse, okay? And this lovely bunny. You know what's really funny? I love that the bunny is on the death card. Like the bunny is the freaking Grim Reaper or the apocalyptic rider of death. Like, it just makes me think of my cousin who has always believed that bunnies are evil. And it's like, I just noticed that, and validation for you, ma'am. I know you're watching this. Girl, you were right. Bunnies are evil, or at least bunnies are associated with death and change. I don't know, at least in the Lisa Frank tarot. But yes, in general, the death card is associated with change. Things are changing. You have to let go of things so that new things can come in. Because a lot of the time, in order for something new to come in, there needs to be enough room. I tend to think of it like I'm in this room with only enough space for like me when I'm standing and sitting, right? And if anyone else wanted to join me, we would have to embrace in order for us both to fit. So, but there's doors on all sides of me. None of them leave, all of them enter. So that's kind of how I envision this, all right? And if a person or a situation wants to come into your space, it needs to be comfortable enough for you to be able to embrace it and for it to be able to embrace you, it or that person, you know? It needs to feel comfortable. Otherwise, you're going to end up in a really cramped space and it's going to be really uncomfortable, and someone's going to end up with, you know, like, okay, you know, that kind of thing. It's like, it's all scrunched and uncomfortable and like it just, you know what I mean? So I'm trying to portray to you this vision in my head. So when I think of the death card, that's the place where I put myself and I go, what is making me uncomfortable in this room? It's a small room. What am I not embracing? What is not embracing me? If we can't learn to embrace each other, should this person leave? Maybe. So I have to open the door for them and let them out, send them back to where they came from, because there's no room for them here. Yeah. Person or situation or idea about the way the world works, anything that comes to your mind when I say something you need to let go of. The first thing that pops into your mind is probably your intuition, your subconscious mind talking to you. All right. So let's move on. So we're working with death energy. Kawaii Tarot, my friend. Oh no. My Kawaii Tarot. May we please get a hint as to what we need to let go of to make room for us to be comfortable? What do we need to let go of? Oh my, that was dramatic. It just jumped into my record box. I'll come back. It's a pair of cards. Oh, okay. Wow, cheese and crackers. We have the Seven of Wands, and we have the Hierophant. Okay, so the Hierophant is fixed energy because it's a major arcana card, so it's going to go right there with our death card. We need to let go of some sort of value system. We need to let go of some part of our spirituality or something like that. We need to let go of an organization. Yeah. This is something that is bigger than yourself. This is not necessarily something internal that you need to, or something about yourself or your behavior. This is not necessarily behavior oriented there. That's what I wanted to say. This is not something that is like a choice that you're making that you need to let go of. This is more of a belief that you need to let go of. Like, oh, people's minds are changing. This is like people's ideas about their values are changing dramatically right now. Ooh, I like that. Ooh, I like it a lot. Oh. Okay, hold on one second. I always have to find the Seven of Wands and compare it because I always forget what the Seven of Wands is. What is that? How diabolical. Da 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 da. Put up with my singing while I look for this card. You have to listen to me sing, or you can skip ahead 10 seconds. I'm sure I'll find it. I was right. Okay, cool. I'm learning. I'm remembering now. So this is a traditional Seven of Wands. This is the one we have. He's so cute with this little candy cane. How appropriate for the season. What the heck? My camera just did some weird bar green stuff across the screen. My electronics have been going crazy lately. I am sure Mercury is not in retrograde. I do not know what is going on. Craziness. Are there solar flares? Someone please tell me. Okay, so Seven of Wands. See, we have the sun here. That's you having the vantage point. That's you having this ability or higher ground here, right? Like you may have a moral high ground that you're standing on. Ooh, you may need to let go of some sort of moral high ground that you think you're on. You may have yourself on a pedestal. Ooh. Oh, the sun. Okay, you might not have yourself on a pedestal, but I think you need to let go of, Yeah, there might be this like holier than thou attitude. Like everybody works with it though. Like everybody has a moment where they embody that, you know? I do definitely. I try to be conscious of it, but you know, you miss it sometimes. We're human. It's when you think that you're the one in the right, you tend not to listen to the person on the other side and what they have to say and their argument. So this might be us letting go of that idea that that we're always on the defensive and that we always need to be fighting for our ideals. You know, sometimes we need to sit just quietly and listen to what the other side has to say and consider facts and logic first. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like this moral high ground that you think you're on in whatever situation, this could be like a larger situation with religion or politics, or it could be a smaller individual situation where you have conflict with another person. Whatever it is, you have this belief either about your morality or about your spirituality or about yourself and your ideas and ideals about the way the world works, that make you feel like you're like on top of the world and that anyone who has different views might be wrong. Your opinion is cool, but it's wrong kind of thing. And everybody gets to that place. Everybody goes to that place. Okay. I go to that place. My neighbor goes to that place. My parents go to that place. Everybody goes to that place. Okay. Everybody has a moment where they're like, well, you know I'm right because I have morals on my side, or I have my values and my belief systems on my side. You may be the one in the moral right. Like, you may be the one who has the higher ground morally. However, that does not mean you get to not listen to the other person. We're all human. We're all in equal standing, and they might have valid points. So if you hear them out, you might hear something that you've been missing that might be the thing that helps them change their mind if you can just listen to what their argument is. I don't know if that made any sense. Let me try that again. Stop and listen to other people. That's how you're going to be successful. Don't be combative, because you may actually be the one in the moral right. You may be the one in the moral right, but that is preventing you from, like, your ego is preventing you from your success. What lesson needs to be learned here? How can we move past this energy? What lesson needs to be learned to move forward? Okay. We got the Wheel of Fortune. I want one more card, please. Please. Just one. Enjoy the top of my head. Oh, that feels right. Okay. Sevens. Sevens. All right. Here we go. As I've been rambling on about having the moral high ground, okay, I really do feel like, yes, you may be the one in the right, but if you don't listen to the other side, your ego's gonna stop you from being successful in, like, having things go your way. If you want things to go your way as things are changing, as your morals are changing, be open to changing your ideas about the way things work. Be open to listening to other people's ideas. But in listening to other people's ideas, I think you will be more successful in changing their minds. Don't let your ego get in the way. That's what this Five of Pentacles is telling me. The Sun says that things are going to end up going well no matter what, but and that it tells me that you probably are the one. Sorry, that was really gross. You probably are the one who has a moral high ground. However, you do need to stop and listen to other people and remember that we're all human, and that other people's opinions are valid from their perspectives, and you won't understand where their perspectives are coming from if you don't listen. Like wholeheartedly listen without coming up with a response. Come up with questions instead of responses, okay? The Wheel of Fortune here tells me that we need to let go of control of a situation. So you may be trying to control someone else's moral stance. You may be trying to control other people's perspectives about something. Don't. Things are going to shift on their own. You don't need to do anything. All you have to do is ride the wave. Okay? We got the Seven of Swords. And that, oh my God, these sevens. Why am I drawing blanks on these sevens right now? The Seven of Swords, I think, is deception. I'm almost positive. It's like one of those cards where you're getting away with something. Something or someone you may be deceiving yourself about something. Let me see. Again, we're gonna have to put up with my singing. Da, 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 da. That's Six of Swords. It is gonna be there at the very end. Oh, right next to the sun. Have fun. So fun. Okay. So the Seven of Swords. Yes, that's this dude getting away with something. I'm telling you, your ego is fooling you about something. You may need to shift your belief system. You may think you have the moral high ground about something, but you may need to change your own mind. You may need to be open to changing your own mind about something. And because it looks like your ego is deceiving you in some way, my friend. Ooh, that's uncomfortable. It's very uncomfortable to be told that your ego is fooling you in some way. But now may be a time for self-reflection and self-examination. What are your ideas about the way the world works? What do you think is morally right? What do you disagree with other people about, like, vehemently? And why? What is the basis for both sides' argument, and does the other side have any validity? Yeah, I think some of us are going to be changing our minds on some things. All right. I think that this has been your reading. Yeah. Have a wonderful day. Thank you for joining me. Please like and subscribe if you enjoyed this video. Bye.